Hi, this is Tim Campso with our Indiana Business Spotlight series. And the purpose of this is to interview local business owners and promote them through our social channels and email database. And this is a free service that we're providing here at Action Coach of Indiana, because we know that when every small business is strong, then the economy is strong. And today I have the pleasure of talking with Jennifer. Jennifer, welcome to the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. Well, hey, before we start talk about the business side, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you personally?
Sure. I am Jennifer Williams. I am from Maryville, Indiana. I have one son that actually just turned 19 years old. So I have a couple businesses that I do have. So currently I am the owner and operator of All-in-One Tax Services. I've been doing taxes probably over 10 years or so. I just within the last 2 years decided to incorporate the business. 2016, I got my credentials with the IRS. And so I went full throttle with that. And then this year I actually purchased my building in Hammond. So that's been a big change because it's been a lot of great clients that has been coming. So I exchanged from my home to get in the building. So I've been meeting a lot of people. And I do have another business. I have a events planning business, Platinum Concierge JW. I do that. I do a lot of business events, weddings, birthday parties. And I also have a nonprofit organization called Zeta Nicole Girls, where I have a mentorship program for young and teenage girls ages 9 through 17. And I have 21 girls that's a part of that organization. I really love that. I launched that in 2020. And this past Saturday, I just had my book signing for my credit repair book that I did for my tax business. So I am like a woman who wears
So when do you have free time?
On the weekends, I do. Everybody asks me that, like, how do you have time? I do have the girls on Saturdays from 12 to 3. So once I'm done with the girls, I do have my me time. And then Sundays, I do no work at all. I will not answer any business calls, anything on Sunday, because Sunday is for me.
All right, fantastic. Well, awesome. That's so cool that you bought your building and you've got a couple different businesses. So which one do you want to talk about during this interview? Which one are we going to focus on?
Let's focus on my tax business.
All right. Well, then tell us more specifically for that. Who do you serve, or who's your ideal client, what we call a target audience?
So my ideal client. So with my tax business, now I'm not only just a tax preparer. I'm a notary. I do credit repair, business startup, helping people with their businesses. Business credit. My ideal client is people. I get a lot of different people who come in who's confused. Maybe somebody has messed up on their taxes. So they're pretty much like crying, scared, because they like the IRS is coming to them. Every time when you get those IRS letters, people be scared out of their mind. Everybody knows don't fool with the IRS. So I like a lot of my clientele actually said they find me on Google, and they said that I pop right up, and they said the only reason that they choose me is because my face look very friendly and I do have 5-star reviews. And they said that's like a little odd. I'm like, how's that odd? They said, because normally a lot of times, a lot of businesses don't have 5-star reviews. So, I always tell my clients, because anybody who know me know customer service is everything to me. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Even if people could be mean or nasty to me, I always keep a pleasant attitude no matter what, because again, you don't know what's going on in those people's world that day. So I help people as far as like business wise in a lot of different areas. So I just love a person who comes to me and they are very open-minded. That's the best client for me, an open-minded client who love change, who's not scared to do something new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fantastic. Awesome. So tell us, COVID obviously has been a challenge for many businesses. What's the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business?
Greatest impact was, hey, I actually bought my business in the middle of a pandemic, and people thought I was crazy. I didn't. I didn't think about it. I listened to what God told me to do. I didn't focus on what's going on in the world. And I trusted and believed in God that everything was going to be okay. And honestly, my business everything just erupted 100%. Clients was coming in, they was calling me from all over. So I could just say, like, COVID was not bad to me. I mean, to my business, quite frankly, I got a plethora of clientele, a lot of new people I've met. So it's been great for me.
Congratulations. So the other thing that I hear a lot is that businesses have had to pivot during COVID because of all the different rules and regulations and stuff like that. So what's one change that you made to make a difference for your business during the pandemic, and how's that worked out for you?
Well, I definitely did take more safety precautions and things like that to protect not only the client, but myself as well, because, I have a lot of up close and personal clientele. So definitely after each client leave or even before they come, I sanitize really good. People did have to wear their masks, things like that. So I was very, very careful when it came to that. Because, I mean, thank God, I didn't catch COVID. No one in my family caught COVID. Even though I have a couple family members, we have business as well. And, we just all just pretty much was played it safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those germaphobes anyway. I just kicked it in high gear with COVID,
Awesome. All right. So here's an interesting question, Jennifer. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what's a mistake you've made along the way as a business owner that you'd be willing to share so that other entrepreneurs can learn from your experience?
Well, I had like a business adventure. I wanted to do like a makeup class, and it was like, I started advertising for like Indiana, and this is for like my other business. And people in Chicago was like, hey, if you came out here, we'll come. So look, I end up paying for like a venue to have it. Do you not know only one person showed up and I had lost a bunch of money? Yeah. I had paid for Indiana and Chicago and I had lost a bunch of money. But I felt like I was being tested at that point in my life to see like, okay, something declined, you lost money, do you stop or do you keep going? And I always try to encourage people, like, no matter, in business, it's a risk. To make money, you're gonna have to spend money. And sometimes you have to take the leap of faith. And if you're passionate about something, you don't know if anything is gonna work unless you try it. So I always tell people, try it. It might work, it might not work. But again, learn from your mistakes and still create. So if I would have let that stop me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I always tell people, just keep pushing no matter what. It's going to always be some hurdles that's going to be thrown your way. And that's to challenge you. How bad do you want it? Do you give up at the first no, or do you keep going? And I always tell people, go, do everything scared. If you're uncomfortable, you are going in the right direction. If you're comfortable, you're stagnant.
Yeah.
To move in the right direction and to have things in life, you're going to have to make yourself uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah, we talk with our clients about that as well, is that, we're all conditioned to like our comfort zone, right? And prefer the status quo, but that's not what gets us to real in our dreams. So
people don't understand that until you break it down to them. And they fear the unknown, And the thing about it, like I tell everybody now, I've been a full-time entrepreneur now for about to be 2 years. And every day I wake up, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. But you know what? I said, I'm just going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep creating. I'm just keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've been helping a lot of people. And I always tell people, it's simple. Like, whatever you do for other people, God is going to make happen for you.
Yeah, I love that principle. That just keep going. The success is on the other side of fear.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. All right. So speaking of challenges, what do you feel is going to be the biggest challenge that you face over the next 12 months in your business?
Well, the challenges I'm thinking. I have been introducing a couple new business adventures because I did add in like some tax classes, credit repair, teaching people, pretty much helping people create another stream of income for themselves. So that actually has been a little bit slow. I thought that, you know, maybe that'll take off because I'm like, I always told people like COVID taught us that we can't rely on one stream of income because people was out of work. So I was just like, okay, let me show people how to create another income for themselves, charge whatever you want. I'm gonna show them how to do it. That's been a little slow. I could say that was kind of like, it actually has been a challenge right there for me.
But we know that you're going to keep pushing until you figure
you
it out.
already know that.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. So second last question here. We'll get your contact information so that we can provide that along with this interview, link to your website and phone number and stuff like that. But is there anything else that you want to make sure that we cover today that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, I could say credit repair, my credit repair class. I can't say that about, I have actually helped over 100 people with restoring their credit, buying homes, cars, just pretty much a second chance. And that is actually what I was actually known more for my credit repair than taxes. And I am very proud of the work that I have been doing with that business alone. I have different companies who actually tried to recruit me because they'd heard of the work that I've done for, you know, my clients and things like that. And, you know, it's just simple. I'm one of those people that I don't, I'm 100% honest with people. And that's the thing. A lot of companies tell people what they want to hear just to get their money. Mm-hmm. Anybody tell you they know, they say they hear the passion in my voice. I'm all about helping people, guiding them. And like I tell people, you know, my focus is I don't want to take your money. I don't want to see you next year again. Mm-hmm. So we want to keep you moving forward. And they look at me like I'm crazy when I say I don't want to take your money next year. Companies want to keep taking your money. Yeah. But I feel like if I see you next year, that means I failed. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't do my job. So I'm very, very proud of the work that I am doing with that and continuously helping a lot of people in the community, even out the state. I get a lot of clients out of the state of Indiana that a lot of my clients I've never met before. Again, I can count on, I don't know, I can't even count on my hands how many times people say they chose me because my face looked friendly.
Awesome. Yeah. So for people that are watching this and say, hey, I'd like to learn more about how you may be able to help them, what's the best way for them to do that? What's the process for them to learn more?
To learn more about everything I do. So you could contact me at 219-206-2415. I am located at 6340 Kennedy Avenue. The name of my building, my office is All-in-One Tax Services. And you can find me on Facebook, All-in-One Tax Services / Credit Repair LLC. You can find me there. And I'm on Google.
Awesome. So again, we'll include all of that contact information in the comments below this video so folks that are watching can reach out to Jennifer. So last question here. Tell us, Jennifer, what's been most inspiring to you during all the craziness of the past 18 months?
What's been more inspiring? I have seen a lot of new business owners. That has inspired me to people have dug down on the inside of them and started to work in what they're passionate about. And I always tell people, do something that you love, that you don't mind getting out the bed to do. So I've seen a lot of people create. And that has been very inspiring. I see businesses pop up everywhere. And I had a lot of people who have contacted me as well to help them because they say, hey, I see how you move and how you doing your business, how successful you are. Can you help me? So that's inspiring to see a lot of people is just turning something ugly into something great.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. So that does conclude the interview. For folks listening, again, if you've heard something that sparks your interest, if you'd like to reach out to Jennifer and learn how she may be able to help you, please do so. Again, the contact information will be included in the comments of this video. I know that she would love the opportunity to talk to you and figure out how she may be able to help you. So please reach out to her. And as a thank you for everyone appearing on the show, we do offer complimentary coaching sessions. So Jennifer will talk about that here offline. Anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up here?
I just want to say, keep going. Believe in yourself. Don't let what comes against you stop you from reaching your highest and being the best version of yourself.
So I love it. So thank you so much for your time today, Jennifer. It's been a pleasure learning about you and your businesses, and congratulations on buying your location. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
Such a short period of time. So I wish you tremendous success in all your endeavors.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having me on your show.
You are most welcome. Have a fantastic day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye now.